Yo, YouTube, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D, and we got some more academics. Yesterday he spoke on this topic a lot. He spoke on him being banned from Twitch, in the beginning of his live stream, and then in the middle of his live stream, he stopped for like 20 minutes, and he spoke on it again, and he spoke on just everybody making videos about him, trying to play victim, trying to act like, just trying to play victim right now. Act like he's an innocent bystander, still not understanding the severity of this and why people are making the videos that they are making, right? You just messed up, bro. You just messed up. So this is him talking about different things that are going on with him. Because, of the inappropriate things that he said to a 15-year-old that he tried to convince us that was a full-grown man. Then he only tried to make it seem like he was asking a 15-year-old if he wanted to have sex with a female, which that wasn't it. He asked the 15-year-old, would he have sex with a man and would he give him head? And if the man was a transgender, would you have sex with him? Whole bunch of weird stuff. But he acted like we didn't hear what we heard and then tried to manipulate us to think something else. Nigga, we heard you. But anyway.
Being the account, like we could talk about some of the things y'all are saying, just not right now. Like if I talked about it right now, you know how the temperature is. They're going to take this and be like, that doesn't take accountability. He's trying to say is because he allowed people into... No. So, again, I've addressed it already. We going, for better or for worse, and however it go, and shit, trust me, I see shit like every 20 seconds that I want to respond to, and I want to be like, oh, no, you're saying this, like, what are you talking about? Like, your sponsors dropped you, this happened. When it's time for them to say, we want your throat, this is how the internet works. Y'all got it. For the next week, it's okay. I'll take every single arrow. I'm just resilient. You know what I mean? I'll take every single arrow. I ain't gonna be the person who just go away or die. So it's not for me to be like, oh, no, fuck that, that's all good. So anyway, we'll talk about those things though, because some of the things you guys are mentioning are very true, right? But now is not the time to talk about those things. Now is the time to be like, well, what happened? This happened. How did Ak react? He reacted like this. Then he apologized. He said he's gonna do better. And there's gonna be people who never liked me who's gonna be like, no, fuck him. I don't care about no apology. For those people, I can't do anything. For the people who are gonna just like make up lies, yo, he's gonna get locked up. He's gonna get this. You can't do anything. We're gonna go fight those people. You're gonna just argue about like fake stuff. For the other people who are gonna say, oh, everybody drops him. Nobody fucks with him. Playboy Cardi. Like you're gonna hear that from everybody, right? This is why like they've also turned it into a thing where, bro, every rapper is hitting me. Like you know what I mean? Like they're still hitting me. Everything they're gonna just be like. But also, I don't want to throw nobody into my mess. Like, I don't think I'm thrown into their mess. So they'll leak some shit with me today. And I even told one rapper, I say, yo, listen, not right now, because I don't want people to start getting at you right now. We'll be cool. Give it a week, give it 2 weeks. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? So, chat, sometimes I know the internet. I think I know the internet pretty well. This week, they want my head on a chopping block, and I know y'all love me. But let it happen. I'm telling you, even if they chop it off, I'm gonna still reattach that motherfucker afterwards, and I'm gonna try to build back. But you can't fight it. You can't fight it. You can't fight it. So it is what it is. But for everything you guys are mentioning, we'll talk about at another date. I know, we do Sim Court. That's always been a staple of the chat nigga community. I'll let y'all hold me accountable. We will have accountability within house at another time, right? At another time. And I appreciate you guys so much. Like honestly, like so much. And truth be told, it's better being on stream than not being on stream. Because when I'm on stream, like first of all, my algo already is not like really hip hop stuff unless I'm researching. So like I'm watching too much like people getting deported. I'm watching DIY build videos. I'm watching valuetainment. I'm watching Fresh and Fit. Like all the hip hop stuff. That's what they're like, yo, Solo. I'm like, yo, listen, I like So, and I've always liked his take. But if this is the time he says fuck Ak, I understand. Just because I like So a lot. I like So Illuminati a lot. He makes me laugh. He's a funny guy.
Shout out to So Illuminati. Do y'all want me to react to I can never say his name. So I might do that on the backup channel because he definitely had a lot to say. Yeah, I'm gonna react to that on my backup channel, Damn D Live News. So if y'all want to see my reaction to talking about academics, I'll do that on my backup channel.
He seems pretty fair, and even when he gets on his conspiracy shit, I'm kind of rocking with him. So this is one of the times, like Fantano, fuck that nigga, like who cares? But I like So, and I'm not gonna like start attacking people who I like because I have to understand how the internet is. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, bet. Let's hear. I feel like I've said this before. Let's hear the last of her testimony. Then we're switching out and we're going straight to Drake. Okay. I'm sorry, Chad. Here we go. So another. Scope Kilo. He's not gonna lie. I was off you by the way you responded initially. It looked like you were crashing. I'm glad I watched you today because it's the accountability you hold everyone to. Salute. Yeah. I don't know if my first response was like the best response because I think I was probably more focused on. Other streamers. I was just thinking about like how the fuck did this happen, right? And I don't want to get into that just because it's like again deflecting and all that bullshit. But seeing other streamers react to it in a way like they were like, oh my god, this guy is blah blah blah. I was like that kind of got me riled up a bit. But I'm glad I had the opportunity for the next stream for me to be like, dog, this is what you do. When somebody does something, you talk about them. They're talking about you. And sometimes you think you're owed these explanations because, sometimes like all of this like internet shit is like fake friends. Like Chad, how many people have I brought a couple of dudes on the stream like during when we had like 60,000 people and I wanted them on the stream to like, hopefully if you guys like their take, you go follow them. These are the same dudes. They don't even hit you after. I'm not saying that they have to, but what I'm saying is that I think I was looking at that like, damn, like there's no people who would like, for example, if something happened with 6ix9ine, I would hit him just because I feel like I know him a little bit, right? But in this media or streaming thing, really that's not the case. They don't even hit you to actually be like, bro, what is this, right? I respected Aiden a bit because Aiden in the past, even if I remember there was some random fake shit that came up, he just called me on stream. And I respect that. Be like, hey, before I could say what this is or blah blah blah, let me just ask you because like nigga, I feel like I know you. So I think I was more focused on that, and then I had to like fall back and realize like, yo, bro. The majority of these guys, especially, I'm talking about mostly like these hip hop commentators, not necessarily like other streamers, definitely not talking about Maximum. It's like, bro, they want to spot you, God. They don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? They don't think of you trying to throw alley to them. They're not looking at you. So I realized I looked at it wrong. I shouldn't be expecting that. And then afterwards, I was able to kind of look at just what it is. And then, of course, I had to get past another part, which was, yo, y'all taking this out of context. Yo, well, it started because he started trolling me about Drake, saying if I would do so-and-so with Drake. Then he said he would, bro, who gives a fuck, right? Like, nobody cares about that. At the end of the day, they're going to be like, yo, bro, you trolling or not, don't say that shit to a fucking 15-year-old.
That's what it basically is. We don't need the full context of nothing. We heard what we heard. Full context, half context, 3/4 context, a quarter context is enough. We heard what you heard. You shouldn't have said it to a 15-year-old. Point blank, period. It's really that simple. You should not have said that to a 15-year-old. It's really that simple.
All right. Not perfect. It took me a second, but I think at first I was just like, wait, y'all don't get the context, right? I was like, no, nigga. Like, fuck the context. Just address the clip and move on with it, right? So that's what it is, you know what I mean? And that's why, like, I'm just not into trying to get into the other weeds of it, nor any other creators who have commented on it. I'm not trying to attack. It's whatever, right? So, yeah. Stacking stats. Oh, my God. You guys are going to keep bringing me back to this, even though I'm trying to get to this last part. By the way, this is live, so it's continue to get longer. Pause. Extra pause. It says, not gonna lie, Ak. Thank you for the 5, by the way. It says, over the last year, you've been acting untouchable and bigger than the program. I can understand what you're saying. Not necessarily, like usually when y'all hear me talk the shit that I'm talking behind the scenes shit. I'm not talking on face value because here's the funny thing, right? I could be a serial killer. Like these labels are still gonna work with me. Like the labels, they're like, oh my God, you don't get canceled when you work with, and I've always told you that's kind of like the majority of what I do. I've been very honest about it. They work with killers. Like the niggas they got on contract are self-admitted everything. So when I'm usually talking like that, I'm talking to them, right? If you thought I'm like speaking in front of the scenes, not as much. Like usually if I get into it with the rapper, I'm talking about music business shit. You know why? Because I know what their A&R, their finance department, their media guy, and the person who is the SVP of motherfucking the entire company saying. So that's usually what I'm talking. That's the level I'm talking on, and that's what usually like even like the Meek Mill beef. Like Meek wants to make it seem like like he's gonna now he's trying to manipulate, right? But I just think he's too slow to do it. It's like this guy's bad for the culture. The worst things I did to Meek was behind the scenes, and what I mean by that, honestly, because people are gonna start making up things, was that I made hard stances on what this guy was saying about me or threatening me with that I wasn't willing to, again, to deal with certain shit, right? And also his label was with that. And of course, at that point, we're like, cool. We both got the same agenda. But that's the point what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm saying a lot and I'm probably over-explaining myself. If I've came across like I'm untouchable and bigger than the program, it's mostly been because there was a level and still is where I'm like plugged into like not the streaming. Like this streaming shit is peacocking. Like when I'm talking all this shit, this is peacocking. Y'all enjoy it. The rappers don't really care about it that much usually. It's usually when you affect these other things, then they care about it. So,
all right, we're gonna end it off right there. Akademiks is speaking on, his current mind state. just basically playing victim. He still doesn't seem to get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, man. You just gonna definitely have to take this ass whooping for a little bit. All right. People are making complaints. People are filing complaints. We don't know if this is gonna be, if the cops are gonna get involved, because I'm sure if there's enough, they will investigate. Some people saying that he's going to jail. I don't know. We just gotta wait and see, man. So other than that, y'all leave a comment down below. It's your boy Dan D signing out.